Hello everybody, this is Johnboy, and let me tell you what I like. Antiques. Among all things like motorcycles and cars, I also like musical antiques. And let me show you this here. This is a early 1900s lakeside player piano, which I've always wanted, and that's something I'll get to at another time. But what I want to show you today is a Thomas Edison record player. These came before the Victrolas in the 1930s. They were built between 1910 and 1926, I believe. Let me get some of this out of the way for you. Let me get my favorite reading chair out of the way, my wingback. Okay, so here it is. It sits tucked behind here most of the time. Of course, a simpler way is all the rest of these styles of music that are here. So simple, and now everything's gone on your phone. But what we're going to show you today is a Thomas Edison. So let's go ahead and open the top here. It's a beautiful piece of furniture, and this is all they had back in the early days. There's the symbol, Edison. So let's try to crank her up. I did a little bit of work to her. In here, it came fully stocked with up to 72 records. Now, these are not the 78s. These actually spin at 80 revolutions per minute. And earlier I did a little test where I tried to spin this thing properly and get it to work right, because it is very strange when it runs too fast or runs too slow. Also, there's no way to really categorize your records, and you don't know which one is which. That's a tough thing. So I started to write down everything I have. These are turning into be pretty valuable things. So let's go ahead and let's grab one. I think 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, number 17 was one I particularly liked. You can't get them out hardly. So this one is called, nope, wrong one. Let's try another one here. I pulled from my list, and I believe it was called Traveling Blues. So I've documented all that I have here so far, and they each have a unique number and a name. Let's put this on the turntable. Now, it's a lot of work to deal with this, but the first thing you want to do is shut off your control speed. You want to raise your needle. This is an old reproduction needle, I believe. I'll show you the original in a minute. And another unique thing is the volume control, which we'll get to, out of the old horn. So, I'm doing some research and trying to figure out how many times you crank this. But I figured to not go more than about 50 cranks. I'd hate for a spring to break inside of here. But for today's demonstration, we'll crank this up about 40 times. Okay. I hope all goes well. Later in the 30s, the Victrolas came out, and they had a different type of needle. So, now we're set. This was unique just to itself. This needle here, the difference is with the Victrolas, they can be changed almost like a nail. And similar though. So what you want to do is we're going to cut this one loose. As you can see, it starts to spin. The speed adjustment is right here. This one needs a little help. We'll get it going. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit because I had figured the speed a little too fast. Okay, next, put the needle in place. And this handy lever right here drops it down. So, Traveling Blues. And she's running a little slow. Let's speed her up. Come on. installed everything today and tried to get it all in shape. But she is not happy today. Okay. Well, let's see if we can crank it up a little more. Ah, the pitfalls of the Edison. Oh, we've got some speed now. Okay. Let's try this again. Is everybody ready to dance? And release. There we go. Woo. Gotta enjoy that. While we're at it, let's get into something here. Removing this right here, I'm going to show you the horn. This is the horn that produces the sound. This came with the actual manual. Thomas Edison. Edison Diamond disc phonograph. Now, one unique feature here is the volume control. There's a plunger in here that actually muffles the sound. And with the lever, right here, this lever will push this plunger into the wall. So if you're trying to be quiet, that's what you can do. But if there's nobody sleeping in the house, you can just open the volume control, and there you have it. Full sound. I want to try to, as it slows itself down, you can almost hear it a little better. Let's turn it down. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. We got the Traveling Blues. That was entertainment, folks, back in the early 1900s. Direct from Thomas Edison himself, inventor of the light bulb. Well, thank y'all for coming. Join me again next time. We'll take a look at that old player piano. Thank you.